Welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. I will state once again, just like the previous episode, I am using a guide. PSN Profiles 100% Ultimate Walkthrough. When I left off, the main character had just summoned his first persona. Back in the dorms from being in the hospital for just over a week. Rest, apparently. Let's see.
Yep.
Something like that, Iori. What happened?
Get a load of it.
Jeez.
Isn't he always like that? You don't always have to arrive at the same time.
Are you stupid or something?
You might be, you never know. More or less. It was bound to happen. Just as long as I don't have to put up with his bad jokes. Ooh, the fourth floor.
What?
Nothing.
It's not like that.
Can we call it a day?
Yes, I suppose they are. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Dude, you're preaching to the choir. Probably never.
And so,
Yes. Even without a guide, I know my history well enough to answer that. Dude, we get it. You're an enthusiast. +1 to charm.
Hey,
Yes.
wanna walk home together?
Sure.
We live in the same dorm and all, and I've been a little worried.
Well, isn't that sweet?
What if you pass out again on the way home?
That is true.
I feel responsible for that, you know? Let me make it up to you.
There's no reason why you should feel
Come
responsible.
on, let's go.
Alright.
Home safe.
Yep.
you're feeling okay now. Well, I guess I'll head up first.
I'll meet you up there.
Like I said this morning, meet me on the 4th floor. The chairman should be waiting for us.
You got it.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. Surely on my bed. I'm minding my biz. So mind your own biz. Whatever like is. We gon' flow with this set. Hey, hey, hey. Feeling the fire with the
Twilight Fragment.
but never expires.
Interesting.
Chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow.
Collectible, or perhaps something to trade. I suspect a game of the combat system has a trade system.
Oh,
Yep, here I am.
hey!
Ah, there you are.
Chairman?
Looks like you've recovered. I'm glad to see that.
Yes, indeed.
There are some things I need to discuss with you. That's why I asked you to see me so soon after your discharge from the hospital.
I understand.
Please. Oh, before that,
Yes?
I believe I mentioned his name before, but this is Sanada-kun.
I don't know if you have.
Hey there.
Hello? Sayu?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
That's a reasonable reaction.
Is it?
However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand.
Have I? When?
Do you remember the night you first arrived here?
Yes.
You had to have noticed the signs.
Point them out to me and I'll tell you.
Streetlights going out, things that stopped working, the inexplicable appearance of coffins.
Oh yes, I explained all this to Takiba, but she seemed to ignore it.
With so many things amiss, didn't it feel like you'd stepped into a different time?
More like a different dimension.
That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
Hidden.
I guess it's more like something people simply aren't cognizant of. But the Dark Hour does exist, and it occurs each night at midnight.
I see.
It will happen tonight and every night to come.
Really?
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the Dark Hour so interesting.
It isn't?
You saw them. Those creatures. We call them shadows.
An apt description considering what they look like.
They only appear during the Dark Hour, and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins.
What happens then?
It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
I guess.
Akihiko, why are you always like this?
Because almost every single one of Sayu's characters are.
You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well in any case. I'll get to the point. We are the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows.
Uh-huh.
Mitsuru Kirijo-kun is the leader, and I'm the club advisor.
Just an advisor, Chairman?
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
Really?
Apathy syndrome. I'm sure you've heard of it. We sometimes refer to those who suffer from this as the lost.
Keep going.
They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight shadows. That's known as persona, the power you called upon the other night.
You mean the thing that came out of me when I shot my head?
Shadows can only be defeated by persona users.
So I'm a superhero.
That means you are the only ones who stand a chance against them.
The weight of the world on my shoulders. Why am I not surprised?
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us.
Do I get a gun?
We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
It's easier to call it a gun.
Whew. I was afraid you'd say no.
I was tempted.
I'm glad to hear you're on board.
Temporarily.
Thank you so much. Truly.
We'll see how all this pans out, Chairman.
Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay in the room you have now?
Well, it makes sense.
I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
You planned this from the beginning. I know it.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Something to say, Takaba?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana.
Okay, thank you for the Shakespearean text.
Well, that's all for today.
Very well, Chairman.
I'll follow up with you regarding our club activities later on.
Well, then I shall take my leave. Maybe later.
I apologize for gathering you all here on your precious day off.
Such a thing is few and far between.
Tomorrow is Sunday, so take some time to relax.
I'll try.
Well then, shall we end this meeting?
Why do I have a feeling those are going to continue through the game?
You know, because it's the weekend.
We get it, but it was horrible.
Shall we end? Shall week end? Get it?
No.
Hi, how have you been?
Oh, hello. And you are?
We've met before. Soon, the end will come.
Not very encouraging.
I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end.
It's the end of everything.
Bit melodramatic, don't you think?
But to be honest, I don't really know much about it.
How can you know about it but not know about it?
More importantly, it looks like you've awakened to your power.
So everyone says.
And what an unusual power it is.
Is it really, though?
A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none.
Aren't most powers like that?
It might even prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up.
Can you just talk to me straight for once?
Do you remember when we first met?
Yeah, you almost got me shot.
I expect you to honor your commitment.
I'll do my best.
I'm always watching you, even if you forget about me.
You're a little boy wearing something resembling prison clothes. You're rather memorable.
Okay then. See you later.
Adios, amigo.
Hey, you in there?
Yeah?
If you are, could you come downstairs? Sonata-senpai's calling for us.
And what could Akihiko want?
Okay, he's here. So what's this about?
Thanks for coming. There's someone I want to introduce.
I wonder who it is.
Hey, hurry up.
Huh?
Just a sec. These things freaking heavy.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Junpei? Why are you here? Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. They'll be staying here from now on.
What's up?
He's staying here? Are you sure there wasn't some mistake?
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help out.
Does this kind of group always have to have a clown?
Really? You have the potential?
Well, if
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins.
Yep, that sounds like you.
I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. Whew.
Damn right it is.
But he said that's, completely normal in the beginning.
Depends on the person.
Like being confused and not remembering anything. You guys know that?
I didn't have that problem.
Hey, what's with the tough guy act? You should know about it, since you're a Persona user and all.
Like I said, I didn't experience that.
I still can't believe it. I had no idea you guys had this stuff going on, too.
It's meh.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Wouldn't really want to be doing this on my own.
Maybe you will, maybe you won't.
You gotta be stoked too, right? Having me join?
Something tells me Takaba won't be.
What? I guess.
Wow, way to be polite.
Well, enough of the introductions.
That was the introductions? That was a...
Now that our forces have increased, I think we're about ready.
Ooh, about ready for something, huh?
Ooh, we gotta go do something? Sweetness! I'm getting pumped!
With this many people, we could start checking out that tower.
Tower?
Oh, you mean Tartarus.
I'm sorry. What does essentially the Greek underworld have to do with
Tartar
anything?
sauce. What?
It's a place that holds the key to understanding the Dark Hour. Or so we think.
Uh-huh.
The key.
The chairman will give us more details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Oh yay! More bad jokes so soon.
What's up?
Junpei, don't be so enthusiastic. You won't be saying that after we've seen what they're really like.
Whoa there!
Are we though? That depends on how things pan out. And you think I do? Yeah. Later. I apologize if I'm going through the text too quick, I'm just a fast reader.
I'm tired. I was about to fall asleep.
Doesn't everyone who attends school?
Can I have a minute?
Sure.
Come to the room on the 4th floor when you get back to the dorm tonight. I have something to tell you all.
Very well.
Oh, are we having that talk already?
What talk are you thinking of?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
And you.
Damn, doesn't waste any time.
That's Kirijo for you.
She's not like us. She's busy, you know, with the student council or whatever.
Oh, of course.
Whoa, Yucatan! Do I sense some hostility?
Maybe.
It's not that I don't like her, it's just... I don't know.
Ah.
Okay, school days finally over. They're probably waiting for us at the dorm, right? Let's hurry back.
If only I had your energy when I was in school, Junpei.
Finally made it. Can't believe the accident delayed our train so much. It's already dark out. Been happening a lot lately, though. People jumping onto the tracks. This apathy syndrome thing's getting out of control. It's like the whole world's falling apart.
Thank God I don't have to deal with
Everyone else
trains.
there already. Oh man, it's small rocks. So many places to chow down. Plus, they're open late.
Yes, but we have to get back to the dorm, Junpei.
Speaking of, I heard the ramen joint upstairs has a secret late-night menu.
Better hurry to the dorm.
Yeah.
All right, everyone's here.
Heck yeah! Let's get right into it.
Now, I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Kirijo-kun and Sanada-kun were the only Persona users we had. But that number has recently jumped to 5. So here's the plan. Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like us to finally begin exploring Tartarus.
So I asked this yesterday, but what is that tartar thing again?
It's Tartarus. You seriously haven't seen it, Junpei?
I mean...
It's no surprise you haven't seen it. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour, after all.
Only during the dark hour?
Yep.
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh?
The goal of our club, Seize, is to fight those shadows. However, simply defeating shadows during the dark hour isn't enough. We must get to the root of the problem. We need to destroy the dark hour itself.
I don't really get it. Well, you're saying if we run around Tartarus, we can somehow get rid of the dark hour?
We don't know for certain.
Well, at the very least, it seems like it would be a stronghold that we would need to infiltrate.
Sorry I can't give you a better answer, but investigating the mysteries of that tower is part of our job.
The bottom line is, we need more information.
And that's where we come in, right?
Everything we encounter there will be a vital clue for us.
The exploration of Tartarus is of utmost importance. Consider it our top priority.
Top priority, huh? Well, what are we waiting for?
Our society, while remaining blissfully unaware of the shadows, is slowly but surely succumbing to their influence.
Uh-huh.
I would go as far as to say that the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of you Persona users.
Oh, so no pressure then.
That's one hell of a responsibility. But the heroes of justice will prevail.
Junpei, this isn't a comic.
It's also the perfect spot for us to train and improve our skills.
Ever the fighter, aren't you, Akihiko?
That place is like a nest of shadows, you know.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
Bit more than that, I should think.
But Senpai, what about your injury?
Akihiko's still recovering from his wounds. He'll accompany us, but won't participate in the exploration.
Oh, good eye.
Yeah, I know.
Don't sound so down, Sayu.
Relax. Oh, Junpei's got your backs.
Somehow that doesn't help me relax.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. Not much point anyway, since I can't summon a persona.
Sounding a little envious there, are we, Chairman? The school?
Huh? We're here? What's going on? Why are we at school?
Just wait and see.
Is it gonna be that
It's almost
cliche?
midnight.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
So school becomes a maze.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
You saw for yourself, Junpei.
Once the dark hour passes, everything will return to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Something that we'll probably find out in due time.
You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
That's putting things mildly.
If we don't know, we'll just have to find out.
There's some common sense.
Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This will be our first time exploring it.
Oh good, so no one knows
Exciting,
what
huh?
awaits. How do you have so much enthusiasm, Akihiko?
There's gotta be something in there. Hopefully some sort of clue about the Dark Hour.
Maybe.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be exploring it today.
Let the man go.
I know, you don't have to keep reminding me.
This is Tartarus. Who decided to enter. Looks like a giant clock. And that door I can only assume to be the Velvet Room.
Sure is creepy, though.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of these stairs.
First, you need to get a feel for the place.
A feel for the place?
Why don't the three of you go have a look around?
If I must.
What? By ourselves?
Scared, Takuma?
We're not asking you to go very far. I'll help you navigate by feeding you information from here.
We'll also need to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
Obviously me.
A leader? Like, the captain of a pirate ship?
Is everything a joke to you,
I'm
Junpei?
in! Me! Pick me!
You're in charge.
How did I know?
Wait! What?
Calm down. He has experience fighting already.
Yep.
Wait, seriously?
Why so stunned?
That's true too, but the main reason is far more simple.
Really?
Junpei, and you too, Takeba. Can either of you summon your persona without difficulty like he can?
No, I suppose that's also true.
Yeah, of course I can!
Me too.
These are shadows we're talking about. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
Then why did you have such difficulty?
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready, leader?
Ready when you are.
That's the spirit.
What's the matter?
Back to the Velvet Ring.
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of something before you go any further.
Oh?
You must understand the nature of your power.
The nature?
Your power is unique.
In what way?
It is like the number 0. Empty. But at the same time, holding infinite possibilities.
I suppose that's true.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will.
Intriguing.
And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned.
Doesn't everyone?
Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Are there any others like that, though?
Now then, my spare time will soon be scarce. Next time, once again, may you open the door and come here of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you.
Very well.
Until we meet again, farewell.
Shall we say adieu?
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Nothing.
Don't tell me you dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
A leader's allowed rest.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
Leader.
Very well. Pressing Y, accessing the menu will allow you to view your skills and abilities, statuses and personas, and items. You can save at locations where you can change your party, however you cannot save on the floor you're currently exploring. Save from the menu or by pressing essentially the start button. What does this thingy do? Doesn't seem to be working. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say teleporter. Into the giant
Alright.
clock. I'm ready. Let me walk through the clock. Blood.
So, it's the real deal from here on, huh?
Yep.
Looks easy to get lost in.
Well, Tartarus is named after a maze. No, hang on. I might be confusing my mythology there.
Can you all hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Whoa! Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out. Keep that in mind.
Wait, are you saying you can see this place from all the way out there?
It's my persona's ability.
Go figure.
The structure of Tartarus actually changes from day to day.
Oh, good.
I'd like to join you up there, but we need someone to provide outside support.
That's even more concerning.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any time.
The sooner the better.
They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution.
Very well.
You'll get the hang of it as you go.
I'm sure I will.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Like what?
Right. Let's begin. Defeat all the shadows on that floor.
Very well.
I'll support you as much as I can, but it's up to you to learn something out there.
Okay, X is to initiate an attack.
Hold on. This is the first real battle for Takeba and Iori.
Hello.
Alright, let's start. When faced with an enemy, you have two primary options for fending them off. The first option is to use your equipped weapon. The second option is to use your persona. But remember, every persona has its own strengths and weaknesses. Knowing how personas work will be crucial. Try summoning yours right now.
I'll go with. Okay, looks like I'm up. Here goes. Check this out.
Yeah.
Well done, Iori. Considering it was your first battle, you did well. Takeba too. You'll be fine. Don't be afraid to show what you can do.
Real advice for real life.
Got it.
Good. Let's continue exploring.
Feeble, is that supposed to be a play on the city of Thebes?
Another shadow up ahead. Let's get you more accustomed to combat. The battle's about to begin. Alright, next, let's go over... Most enemies have an elemental affinity that they have low resistance to. Targeting weaknesses is not only that, knocking down an enemy...
Weaknesses, huh?
Wait! Let me just point it to my head and pull the trigger. I can do this!
Ah, you're not so bad yourself, Yucatan.
That's it, Takeba. You give it a try as well.
About time.
What to do?
Well done. Keep that up. Fantastic work, Takeba. You performed as well as I hoped you would.
Totally. couldn't take my eyes off you.
Can you try not being a creep?
Please, Junpei.
Great. Looks like everyone's gotten used to handling their personas. Leader, take note of each member's strengths and conduct the battle accordingly.
Understood.
I can still sense some enemies around. Let's move on.
Yeah.
The heck?
Yes, sometimes they contain useful items for battle. Seek them out as often as you can.
Oh, sweet! So hell yeah! Let's bust it open and see what's inside.
That looks like it'll...
Okay.
Damn it.
Shadow detected. Looks like they haven't noticed you yet. Try sneaking up on them from behind. Make... Next, I'm going first. Go. I'll keep track of if you ever forget an end.
I'll go with
All right, now knock down the other one. That's when you perform an all-out attack.
An all-out attack.
It's a maneuver naturally.
Whoa! That sounds so badass! Let's give it a try right now!
what to do. Persona.
The enemy's down. Let's finish this.
Ooh. So it's basically a major team attack, dealing a lot of damage. Ooh. High Priest Persona Aspris. One increases experience, cup activates battle support effects, sword obtaining a skill card, coin obtaining money. And the more one more you get in battle, the higher the chance of shuffle time will occur. If you are in a battle with an all-out attack, shuffle time will always occur. Interesting. Acquire the Persona Aspris. Beer.
How'd you like?
When I saw my opening,
That was magnificent teamwork. It's hard to believe it's your first time. As you grasp the flow of battle, you'll learn to coordinate with each other seamlessly. Let's apply what we've learned so far and continue exploring.
Yes, let's.
I detect another shadow up ahead. Take advantage of what you just learned. Try not to alert the enemy as you move. I've covered the basics of combat now, but the most important thing is making decisions based on the situation at hand. I'll continue providing support, but this time, go ahead and try fighting on your own.
About time.
You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them at will.
Yes.
I'll go with. Never mind. This is it.
Your persona just now.
What's next? What to do?
This is our chance.
Let's see. Take money.
The enemy has been defeated. Excellent work.
Was that?
Well, it looks like he has the ability to summon different personas. I suspected as much after the events from the other day, but now we know for sure. All right.
Oh, shoot. Got a problem with Barry.
Look! That treasure chest?
Yes, that particular box is sealed in a special way.
In a special way?
The box can be unlocked by its own mechanism, but it needs something else to work during...
What's that you got there?
I wonder. Not bad.
Interesting.
Looks like you now use it to return to the entrance. Welcome back. So, how was it?
Walk in the park.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow! I never knew I had that kind of power! But damn, why do I feel so exhausted?
That usually comes with a power like this.
'Cause you were bouncing around like a little kid.
You say that, but you look pretty tired yourself, Yuka-tan.
This is different. It's like I'm having trouble breathing. What's going on?
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Hello, Julia James. Thank you for the follow.
I have to say, though, I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
You sound worried. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. Leave a follow. Hopefully in the next episode, we'll be able to explore Tartarus a bit more.